Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dungeon Crawl. I'm your Dungeon Master for this evening, Chris Wharton. Welcome to the third episode of Tether, our multi-shot series. We're not going to have players introduce each other because if you want to see that, you can watch the other ones that we did. But anyway, let's not waste too much time because we wasted time before. So, starting off, you guys were sent from out of Tether down towards the dwarvish settlement Vossholm, where there were some duergar messing around with some people's caravans, something that you have seen that apparently happens a lot around Tether. And you basically just exited the city with the promise of perhaps more work in a place called the Bellows if you finish the job in a timely and... Yeah, I think this is 3, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. Dueregars. Let's try the music and see if we can get it without too much echo. Okay, cool. So, you guys, with Keliel in tow, a local technomancer, head out of Tether, out of the Gilded Gate, and instead of turning right back down the way you came, out back towards the other side of Dead Drop Canyon, you hug a left and go deeper into the mountains. It's funny, like, it drops off really gradually to the point, like, at first where you don't even really realize that it's sloping, but then all of a sudden the ground slopes like a lot more, and you kind of almost have to like keep your footing and like, you slide a little bit down. But it looks like this road is for the most part really well paved and kept, and it's this wide tunnel that's kind of pushing further into the crust of the earth. Now realizing, let's get something different going on here. Something less happy, more cave sounding.
I was good with happy.
You're always good with happy, Eddie. You guys are walking for first like 45 minutes and nothing really has changed. There are sconces along the wall that all kind of glow with this purple fire. Kind of reminds you a little bit of the room that you were in, Eddie, with the Sphinx.
Oh, right.
And it's silent except for the fire. And for the most part, Keliel stays at the back of the group with her little robot pod hovering along. And she seems to be... She'll, like, be silent for a little bit and then laugh to herself. And then be silent again. And after a while of being kind of confused by this, you realize she seems to be communicating somehow with the robot.
It happens to me all the time, too. Sometimes I just think funny thoughts.
It's true. There are a lot of funny thoughts in that head.
Does it seem like we have to navigate anything? Like, is it there?
He'd marked on your map where there was like a guard station.
Okay.
Along the path, and then they would point you down the right way. Okay. But you said it was probably like a 2-hour travel. And about around that 2-hour mark, you see like off in the distance, like there's like bend, and then you see like light coming from around the bend. That's not purple; it's like orange firelight, like normal, not magical. And as you kind of guys go around that turn, you see it widens up into like a small chamber that was kind of carved in stone. It looks like a checkpoint. There's just like a barricade in the middle. But you see, like where this normal chamber would be, there's a giant hole in one side of the wall, and there's just like this huge boards kind of like put on the side of it, and in Dwarvish it says, if anybody who here speaks Dwarvish, keep out. And there are 4 armed dwarves, all in plate mail. One of them has a holy symbol on his chest, like a kind of reddish blonde beard, kind of like mine. Bushy, but kind of short, and kept the little ponytail here. And he sees you and says something in Dwarvish, and they all kind of set their feet and point. The one with the beard, like holding a halberd. Well, they all have beards. The one with the blonde beard, holding a halberd at you, kind of pointed, and the others just kind of draw short swords. And he says, "What's your business here?"
Oh, there's a lot of negativity in this room. I don't know, man. Why are we here?
Yeah, Mike doesn't remember why we came down here.
The Michael Stone was like, you basically came here for a job. He said that dueregar attacked caravan, and you were supposed to get the supplies and come back. With them. And basically kill the dueregar so they don't do it again.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll relay that. I'll, arms out, I'll say, we got a job posting from the Adventurers Guild, right? That's what it was?
Yeah, it was from the head of security there.
Yeah, right.
And you say Stone. That was his name, Michael Stone. And the guy like says another thing in Dwarvish, and they all sheath their short swords. And he puts his halberd in the stone at his feet. He says, "You say Stone sent you?"
That's right. You heard you were having trouble with some dueregar down here, and he sent some people that could handle it.
And
you handle whatever the fuck did this? And he points at the giant hole in the wall.
Is it just like a hole, or does it?
It's like a big. It just looks like something busted through. Like it doesn't really look like a. It looks like there was some burrowing, but then after they just something just punched through it really hard.
Crashed through this wall.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's bits of rubble they didn't put they pushed rubble up against the sides of the walls.
I don't know a lot about dwarves, but I thought dueregar were smaller.
They're the same size as us. You're
That's
a strange
what I said. But they made this big hole in the wall?
I don't know. Whatever guards were here were killed in the explosion.
So you found them dead?
Aye. We assume it's dueregar.
Why?
Who else would it be? They're always harassing our shipments, coming after us.
Well, I mean, were they burned? Were they pummeled? I mean, a little more information.
It was more of a bludgeoning, like something great force snapped their necks.
And you're still thinking dueregar?
I mean, it could be anything. There could be halflings standing on each other's shoulders with overcoats. It could be a guy named John. It could be a lot of things.
There were bite marks. There something did feast on it, on some of them, but didn't eat them all the way. The dueregar have strange pets with them sometimes.
Can I pick up, or I'll take my Warhammer out, I guess, and cast light on it, and go over to the hole in the boards in the wall and look for? Does it look like scorch marks? Like, does it look like they blew this wall up, or is there like a scale stuck on the wall from whatever?
Make an investigation.
Can I help him? Can I go with him?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. So you
Either
get
get
advantage.
advantage or do it too.
You get advantage, Mike.
Fucking awesome. Either a 2 or a 2.
Go ahead and roll, Eri.
That's a 6 total for me for investigation.
19.
I spend more time on the water.
Crash it, you go up and you're like,
Over here, Crash.
Oh
Seems
yeah,
fine.
that's where I was going.
Yeah. You see, you step like up to the wooden barricade and kind of glance over inside, and you see inside the tunnel looks like whatever, like it definitely looks like a tunnel like that goes in, and like something burrowed to this point in the to a certain point in the wall where it's all smooth on the inside, about 8 feet away from that exit. It looks like everything got blown out. So somebody stopped 8 feet from this wall, and either some sort of explosion or something charged through. Can you guys hear my dog whimpering out there?
No.
Mm.
How long ago did this happen?
Getting on 3 days, 2 or 3 days.
And nothing's happened since?
Not that we know of. Nothing's gone missing. Nobody's died.
Are
We were worried that they might try to go up to Tether or something, but they didn't. The guards didn't see anybody. Tether's very heavily guarded.
So, when you found everyone like this, did you see any other tracks leading in or out, or?
We tried looking for tracks, but it's hard to track people on stone.
Do you think the boards are going to help? I mean, A, for effort, but the thing blew through 8 feet of stone. I'm not sure your 2x4s are doing a ton.
I don't know whose idea that was. Gary, was that you? Hi, sir. Yes, it was me. You're a fucking idiot, Gary. Hi, sir. There, you happy?
So I'm thinking that the caravan probably isn't down the board tunnel, right? I mean, that's why we're here, yeah?
Right. Well, the caravan, the wagon was left. What was left of the wagon? There was a couple of crates opened, but nothing was taken out of them. One specific crate was taken.
Do we know?
Do we know?
Sandwich.
Do we know what was in it?
The merchant family is being very tight-lipped about what's in the box. Wouldn't tell anybody.
That would have been useful. They're not here, are they? They're probably back.
No, they're down in Vassholm. It's another 2 days travel.
Can I kind of judge, see what our companion friend, who I just blanked on her name,
Kilio.
Can I kind of judge, kind of step back, kind of watch her reactions to anything that he's saying, just to kind of see if maybe she might have an idea of something about this and is not speaking up about it?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check. And she was also, while you guys were traveling here, definitely willing to chat, and if you ask her questions, she was ready to answer any of them that she could to the best of her ability. You look over, and she's kind of hard to read. She's actually over standing by the wreckage, the debris, and with her robot at her feet, and there's a little light being shined out of his chest that's kind of scanning the rubble and bits and pieces of the rubble.
So we're going down this hole, aren't we?
It's probably it's the only way out of here besides going down to the Dwarven City, right?
Right. We think. Well, we're not sure, but we think what happened is whoever wanted this cargo knew it was coming, set up an ambush to bust through this wall here at the checkpoint, kill the guards, kill the caravan guards, and take what was left. And then go back down the tunnel. So far, nobody's been willing to go.
Well, that's simple enough. And just hop in.
To answer your question, yes, Eddie.
I'll be right back. I want to wander down back into the tunnel that we were following.
Okay.
These purple torches that are on the wall.
Yeah.
Can I stick my hand in one? Is the flame hot?
No, it's actually not. It's actually freezing
Can
cold.
I take one of the torches out of the sconce?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to grab a torch. Actually, I'm going to grab 3 torches.
Okay.
I'm going to take a quick shot at juggling them.
Roll a dex check.
Hey,
With
for me, that's
disadvantage
pretty
because
good.
juggling is hard.
Yeah, so I stopped, but I'm going to bring them back. I'm going to start handing them out to everybody. I'm like, here, these, we should probably be, I mean, dark vision is nice and everything, but who really likes it? So here's some torches, and I'll put one under my chin. See, it doesn't burn. Oh, oh.
It's really cold though, like ice bucket.
I take
Thanks,
one.
Eddie.
You get a little bit of frost forming. You all jump up and over the barricade and hop down, and you actually feel like the whatever was grinding this like opening, this burrow, it's actually feels like there's like a coating of dust on the floor. Like leftover residue from whatever was burrowing.
Can we see if there's any tracks down this way? On
Yeah.
in the dust.
Yeah, actually pretty easily because it's dust, you see what looks like 4 dwarvish sized footsteps and 2
You said nobody was going down here.
No, I said that we think they went back down there after they took the stuff.
I would like to take a look at the walls of the tunnel
Smooth.
and see if I can tell. I mean, does this look like tool marks? Does this look like maybe a machine ground its way through here, or does this
Make
look
an
maybe more
intelligence check.
natural?
From the way they're like these like grooves in the wall where it's been like carved out, it looks so precise and so precise that there's no way that it would be something natural. Like you think that this is some kind of machine.
So I'm going to point this out, that like, dudes, I don't think this was like a huge exploding boring worm or anything like that. I think this was like maybe mining equipment or something.
Khalil.
Helio.
Khalil.
Yeah.
What?
Hi.
Yeah, it's Keely dear. Sorry, I come from a strange family.
K. We're gonna call you K.
That's fine.
Your ability with machines and everything, dear. We think something like this did.
She looks around and then like goes over to the side of the tunnel and pulls out like a little knife and kind of scrapes it, and like you see it kind of crumbles. And then she looks closer. I can't be sure, but it seems like some kind of acid was used to make the rock more porous, easier to break through. And then the machine did the rest. Never heard of anything like that before, though.
Acid machine.
Maybe acid or lava? I don't know. Something corrosive for sure. That's why the stone has all these pockmarks in it. Something made it pliable so it was easier to move the rock. Question is, what could do that?
Would it be possible for someone of your kind, a technomancer, to...
Anybody could do it. Could be a technomancer would be the one. We're inventors by nature, but we're supposed to protect magic and secrets, and keep them from falling into the wrong hands, or keep them from being destroyed.
Worked.
Well, we're a small group of people. We can only do so much.
Listen, brah, I'm thinking that this probably didn't happen. I mean, seems like this would take a while, so, not like a spur of the moment thing where it's like, hey, look, a caravan, let's go get it. But more like, we know this caravan's going to be here in 2 weeks, so let's do some planning and like get all sneaky and end up on it and stuff. So maybe this is like a plot.
Probably not wrong. Let's find out where this tunnel goes.
Wait, you said you were all attacked by bandits, right?
That's correct.
Shitty ones.
I wonder if they were looking for something specific.
I mean, some of their stuff had been rummaged through, but we found it under the building.
Well, it's a good thing you kept that crystal safe. And then she realized that she probably shouldn't have said that, and just kind of
Yes,
motions to
we're
Pod.
pretty well aware about how important it is.
It's that important. So important.
It has its own theme music when he gets mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. Da-da-da. I can tell you I've never seen a machine like this before, but to the best of my knowledge, that's what this is.
I hope we're walking and talking.
Yeah. This is... And you've been walking for a while, and this is another one of those circumstances where it, like, swoops down, and just like, seemingly endless.
The two sets of huge footprints, are they bipedal or?
Bipedal, yeah.
Okay. Could we maybe take a check on seeing if we know what it might have caused these? Like, they were giants or?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a nature check or a survival check. Would it be survival? Hold on, let me look. Let me see what I think would be. Yeah, I would do survival.
Survival?
Oh shit. You think they're definitely not giants. They're smaller than giants, and they're carrying a heavy burden. Like they're like you've seen,
Like they have a lot
people,
of hands.
like people who wear plate. Their footprints sink deeper into whatever it is, and they seem to be carrying a heavy load. But other than that, it's hard to discern exactly what it would be, because it's just there are a lot of large, like giant-sized creatures, like huge creatures in the world.
Are they boots or are they barefoot?
They're boots.
That makes it hard.
That's a question I didn't think of an answer. Think would be a thing. But yeah, I think boots is the right answer. Puddles. God damn it. Eventually, as you guys are walking, you hit this like T, but the left side is like completely collapsed. So like it goes for like 6 feet, and then there's a collapsed tunnel, and then there's another one that continues to your right. So you start following that one, and it's leveled out, and feels like it was cold when you were descending, and then now that you've leveled out, you feel like it's kind of like warmer, like kind of humid.
How long have we been walking?
2 hours maybe.
It's got to be getting close to lunchtime, right? We should have lunch.
Oh, and with the thing that we talked about with the beef, with the jerky,
Yeah.
that happened. So you do have like almost a limitless supply of jerky now.
Okay. Do we want to?
Basically, Matthew sent me a message and asked if he could jam as much jerky into his pack as possible. And I was like, yeah, sure, 25 gold.
I'm actually over encumbered at this point. My strength, but
Over and jerkied. I'm sorry.
well, there was a distressing lack of sandwiches in this town. Let me tell you.
You're not wrong.
He went to a magic shop for a sandwich, but didn't ask for one at both of the inns that you were in. I think it describes Eddie kind of perfectly.
Kind of, yeah. Okay. So can we take? You want to take a break? Or you want to keep going?
We
I
can.
think we can keep going.
Can you
Okay.
eat and walk?
So I'll grab some jerky out of my pack.
Just unhappily munch.
Just think about all of the stuff you can write about once we find out whatever did this.
It's the only reason I'm here, man. Because like this whole underground thing is totally not working for me.
As you say that, you feel like a shift. You all
See?
stop.
See?
Nothing happens. And Killa kind of looks around. I don't know what that was. I don't think it was a creature, but
That was the ground going. I totally got it.
Was it beneath us in the walls?
just kind of
us?
all around. Because
All
you guys
around?
are like
Sure.
deep in the Earth's crust.
Maybe we should be a little bit more quiet the further we go.
That's not really like my forte.
All in your head, Eddie.
Oh,
Do you guys want to make stealth checks? Because I don't know how well it's going to go.
Probably
Sure.
not very well, but sure.
Does Crashware play or no?
No, yes, no. But I think it's still.
I think it is too.
so far so good.
Perfect.
And so far it's gone about as well as I thought it was going to go.
Female, yep, still disadvantaged.
So I'm assuming
Uh,
that Eddie and Resa are ahead of everybody, and
Yeah.
Eri, actually, the three of you are ahead, and Eri's like, God, they're so fucking loud in the back.
No, I'm totally silent as the grave as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you guys think you're being really stealthy. After another only 10 minutes, you finally get to another opening, and it's weird. There's a bunch of barricades that you can see right in front of you, and there's a couple of jutting, they're not stalactites or stalagmites because they connect. They're just these columns of stone that kind of connect. And just past those, there's a couple of barricades, and then past those, you can see these made out of what looks like sheet metal, just these little shacks. And
Wooden barricades?
Yeah, wooden barricades, and then just a bunch of sheet metal shacks. There's no lights in the village. It's the only reason you can see is most of you have dark vision and you have torches. But it's casting this really creepy, flickering glow. And you can see on the other side there is another passage.
I'm going to shift my torch to my other hand and have my warhammer out.
Yeah.
I'm making sure that I'm behind Crash and Resa.
I'm gonna do the same thing with my shield though.
What would you guys like
Especially
to do?
because we've been following this board passageway that leads to this little village. Or old mining camp or whatever it is.
So these the columns that we're seeing,
They're just
Are they
natural rock.
are they blocking the entrance to the tunnel, or
No,
are they
it's
holding
more
up the roof?
So there's the entrance, and then there's one of these pillars, and then to the kind of blocks one part of the section off, and then there's another set of basically makes a narrow path so that there's only
Gotcha.
one way through the narrow
Okay.
path.
How
Somebody-
far away from the entrance of this place are we?
You can see it from a good 40 feet away.
Okay.
Whereas,
Does it-
however long your dark vision is, you can see it from 60 feet away.
I am a human.
So you can't see it at all. Everybody else
all these
can.
torches and stuff. We just said that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I don't know how far. Oh, yeah, I guess torchlight's light up
20
to
and
30
20, I
feet,
think.
and then
Yeah.
dim
Oh.
to the 30 feet. So you can see it. You can all see it.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Good to know
Not
that
even
Chris
a
is not exhausted.
Do we
That
hear
is
things?
highly untrue.
I keep moving forward.
Okay,
I'm going to watch her move forward.
so you stay back?
Yes.
Can we see from where we're at if there's a way to skirt around this, or would it force us to basically?
You would have to climb over the barricades, which would probably make even more noise.
Hey, I'm silent as a grave. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Silent as a grave with a zombie stuck inside.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. As you guys are walking, or who's all walking out? Keeps walking. Eri's the only one.
I'll lead. I'll lead if in front of Eri, I guess.
And I'll be behind her.
And Eddie stays behind the barricades.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to let him get. I don't want to let the rest of the team get more than say 20 feet ahead because it's dark and scary down here. But yeah, I don't want to be. I don't want to be up in the zombie brain eating range either.
I don't think it's zombies.
Dude, you don't even know.
As you guys walk past the barricade, Eri, you hear like which sounds like an exhale of like breath through like nostrils, like an animal sound, and then and everybody roll initiative.
Damn it!
I rolled natural 20.
Me too.
You're lucky that you have a +8 to perception there, Eri, because I don't think anybody else has that high, and I rolled an 18 for stealth. So yeah,
I actually just got that now because I increased my wisdom.
So you both would have. Sorry, I didn't look at yours yet, Crash.
That's fine. I just did it like 20 minutes before we started because I forgot, so it's fine.
Oh wait, that was persuasion.
Yeah, I was like, I have a +6.
That's so Crash the one who hears it. You don't hear anything.
I was just gonna let you go with it. I was like,
I must have been looking at your sheet then, Mike, without realizing it. But yeah, okay. Turn order, bloop. I've done this before.
You super know what's going on.
Who are you?
You're not Ron.
You're not Ron.
I mean, already Eri's normally like very quiet, but for this walk, she's been purposely untalkative.
And we're gonna die now.
You're not gonna die. Everything's gonna be fine.
There are worse things.
You know, to some people.
I was going to say, wait a minute, name 3.
The prequels.
Okay, that's 3 right there. So point made.
Bam.
Pumpkin spice, anything.
I fucking work at a coffee shop, so yes, I agree with that. People get so fucking worked up about their pumpkin spice coffees. Oh, where did it go? I had a cool token, and I think I deleted it somehow. Screw it, we're gonna use that token. Speaking of tokens, I need to get everybody else's token on here as well.
Are we supposed to see something besides a castle?
Nope. Not yet.
In that case, your plan is working perfectly.
Yes. It's super entertaining. Great. This is great television.
Yeah, it's us and Westworld.
Same level.
Yep.
Okay, I just need to copy and paste you guys from a different layer, and then we'll be great.
We're actually going to change the time next week to Thursday at 7 Pacific.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, that's not the right one. That's the right one.
God damn it.
Don't judge me, Michael.
Me? Never.
You don't have to judge me. You know me.
What the fuck is this thing?
I don't know, but
This isn't what it actually is supposed to look like, but it's okay.
But like close enough.
Yeah, it's a beast with 4 legs. I got Resa's token already. Eri and Eddie. All right, so the order was Resa, Eri, Crash, and you were there. Do you guys want to? You guys can spread out like anywhere past here.
I can't move. I can't move my token.
Oh, I have to assign them because I didn't do the thing. I was back there whimpering, getting all mad at me for not paying attention to her.
Oh, Willow.
Yeah. And Eddie is bam. Okay, now everybody should have control of their tokens.
Nope.
Are you sure?
You're still on.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. Hey.
I'm the dumbass. I should have had this stuff already. This thing only rolled natural 20, but doesn't have a dex bonus.
Well, lucky me.
So this thing is huge, and it's hairy, and has these giant horns.
There's no way to talk about Matthew.
Hey.
Ouch.
My horn.
And
I don't know
nobody
about-
can turn
I don't know
order
about
for
giants.
Crash in the monster.
You could just roll your initiative and change it.
And re-roll it.
Yeah,
Well, just change it back to what you rolled.
I can add everybody.
Like, click it on the character sheet.
I got it. I'm just adding everybody.
That works too, yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
My 8 is
Ooh,
important.
this is metal as fucking shit.
I guess I should turn it up a little bit.
Oh man, do I want to just? I don't even know what to do.
This is like an awesome 80s metal, like stock metal thing. Cool. Is that where everybody wants to be, or?
I'm good.
I know you're good. Eddie.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting a little bit of echo from Anna. Just a little bit. It's not that bad. Okay. So, if everybody is ready, start of initiative, Crash. It's all you.
All right.
So this big, huge horned beast, 4 legs, and it's got 3 eyes, and the one eye on its forehead is really big and like blinking around and like moving really rapidly like this.
Oh fuck. Great. Okay. We can see everything, right? Because we have torches. Like,
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You're not gonna worry about that.
Yeah. I'll take a step over there, and then I will cast Ray of Sickness at it. So I need to make a range spell attack. That's gonna miss. That is an 11.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Ain't that some shit? That's my turn.
You duck off to the side, shooting this like green ray towards this beast, and it hits it in the flesh, but just kind of like seems to shrug it off, like it doesn't fucking care.
Actually, I'll toss my torch like over into the middle of the room,
Okay.
and then take my shield off my back.
Okay.
So now,
Cool.
and that's my turn.
Awesome. That is a good turn. All right. Next up is the beast. Yeah, you're the closest to it. It's gonna take a running charge at you.
Bring it.
Resa. Oh yeah, that's a 24 to hit.
Ouch.
Yep.
So you take 25 points of piercing damage as it comes charging towards you with its antlers down and pierce into you. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
All right. No.
Oh man. Yeah, with that, it like picks you up off the ground and then pins you down into the ground. And because of that, it gets to take a free swipe at you. As a bonus action. So that is that's a 19 plus a bunch of stuff. Plus, it's like a 30 to hit.
Yep.
And the claws is... So that's 14 points of piercing, of slashing damage.
Okay, and you said 21 points?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. That's fine.
All right.
That's its turn. Sorry, I moved the turn order. So, yep, that's all of its turn. Next up would be Eri. Oh wait, I gotta push you down. Okay, you go there. So next will be Resa.
All right. Can I take my torch that I have and jam it into his eye to try and get him to drop me?
Oh yeah, sure.
Into the like crazy looking eye?
Yeah. Make an attack roll. Your strength plus your proficiency.
Okay. Just sorry.
No, it's okay.
How do I need to do that on here?
So it's whatever your strength is plus 4.
Okay. And add that to my roll. Okay.
And then add that to a d20 roll. Yep. This is a behemoth, Mike. This is the behemoth skin. That's why. That was the closest thing I had. 16. That is its armor class. So you jam your fire stick, your torch up into its eye. Roll 2d6.
Okay.
Neither. It's a chort. Mike knew what it was just from the abilities. I'm kind of amazed. Nice. Oh shit. Nice. 11 damage. That is not bad at all.
You.
Yeah. You jam up into its eye with this the fiery coals actually it's a freezing cold torch because it's not a normal torch.
Mm-hmm.
It you kind of push up into its magic eye, and it rears back and kind of screams, and pulls its horns out of you, and it looks like its eye is blinking now even more rapidly, like it can't really see.
Okay.
So that's your first attack. I'll let you make a second attack if you wanted to.
All right. Yeah. Then I'll go ahead and just I want to use the ability on the shield.
Okay.
But I don't know if each
What was
one.
it? Shockwave?
It was the same thing that Crash used in our first fight.
What the
Thunderwave?
Thunderwave.
Yes, Thunderwave.
Okay. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, it'd be
Constitution
wipe it.
save.
Yeah, it's a con save and a 15-foot.
Yeah, so it would be 15 because that's what the magic items usually are. Con. Ooh, that's not very good. Plus 6, so I rolled a 6, so 12. So no, still he fails. So go ahead and roll 2d8, and he gets pushed 10 feet away from you.
Perfect.
A little weird with large size dudes. 10 feet away. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Oh, I forgot about Kelio and Pod. I'm gonna roll initiative for them real quick. Nice, Kelio. So it's 17 for her. Kelio would actually be back here with Eddie. And that Terminator is Pod. Hey, he's up here actually. Oh shit. Alright, cool. Awesome. So next up would be Kelio. She is going to she closes her eyes and focuses, and then you see like out of the ground around her these like hunks of metal shoot up out of the ground and just like hover around her. And then she and throws a hand forward, and you see these pieces of metal go fly towards the short. Oh yeah, that definitely fucking hits. So he takes 8 points of piercing damage as these like shards of metal that she pulled out of the ground go flying towards it. And then she is going to... Yeah, she's going to stay back here. Going to duck behind this rock a little. Okay, Eddie.
So, let's do one of those. Wait, is hold person a strength? I thought it was a wisdom saving throw.
Since it's not a humanoid, the spell wouldn't work on it. You would need hold monster.
Oh, that's right.
So you don't have to. I'm not going to say you cast it. You would know.
Okay. Well, that was probably not the. All right. Well, let's go with. Hypnotic pattern.
Oh, fuck. Wisdom. Natural 20. Oh. I'm not even fucking shitting you.
All right.
I honestly, he only has a +1 to wisdom, so I was kind of expecting to fail that.
All right. So after that, I'm going to walk over here and say to Kelio, So how did that spell work? Was that like was the stuff already in the ground, or was there like chunks of metal there and the chemicals? That was really cool, and you needed to teach me that. But I mean, did you have to gather the steel like in a second, or was there like buried lumps of steel in the ground? Or
the amazing thing is, you say all of that in 6 seconds.
Absolutely.
And she does not know what you're saying except for the very first thing that you said. And she just screams magnetism.
Oh,
at you.
How do they work? All right, that's my turn.
Nobody knows. It's basically magic. Is that your turn then?
Yep.
All right, cool. Eri.
Firebolt.
You have a robot next to you. He's just a little tiny robot looking up at you. He's like, hi, I'm a robot.
I'm gonna do firebolt at him.
Firebolt. Do it. Roll an attack.
16 plus 8 for attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that puts you 18 of fire damage.
Fuck yeah.
It was an 8 and a 10.
Nice. Anything else with your turn? Bonus action and or movement?
No. Well, no, I'm good.
Okay. Awesome. So, next up is Pod. And Pod is like, he's a pretty small robot, like gnome size. But then as he kind of like floats over, he grows a little bit and kind of takes on more of a like dwarvish size and like even like stout, like kind of turns into like a big, almost looks like a giant shield. And he is going to make 2 unarmed strikes because I don't have a cool name for him yet. Oh my god, I rolled a 6 and a 4. Yeah, I don't think that hits. I'm getting a lot of musical feedback here. Okay. So yeah, the first attack actually doesn't miss. I thought it did, but it doesn't. So he gets to roll. So you see, like, he goes up to it, and there's this, like, section in its chest that punches out like a huge piston that punches out like a massive fist of metal and death. Where's my D8? Ooh. So that's 9 points of damage for the first one. Second one that's a 2. That's not going to hit. So 9 points of damage. All right. Crash.
All right. I take a step forward, put my hand on Resa's shoulder, and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay, cool.
So you heal. Those are D8s, right?
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So you heal 4. Really? 11 hit points.
Plus you skip spellcasting mod, right?
That's including it. Yeah.
Cool.
I rolled 4 on the die, plus 5.
All right. Anything else? Bonus actions and or movement?
No, I don't think so. No, that's it.
Cool. All right. That's the Chort's turn. The Chort is going to come here because you hit it for a lot amount of damage there, Eri. So it's kind of pissed off at you, and it's going to yeah. I need you to make a charisma saving throw, Eri.
15 plus 8.
Yeah. 15 was what you needed to hit. It like this like eye of like blinking all around crazy, and then focuses on you, and like you feel it like kind of penetrate your gaze, but you just kind of and you actually hear your patron whisper your name in your ear, and it just like shakes you out of it, and you're like, fuck, and then it's gonna make 2 claw attacks at you. That's not good. That's better. 22 for the second one. The first one I know misses because it was only like a 14.
Yep.
So the first one or the second one hits. The first one does not.
Well, wait, what was it? Was it super low? Because my AC is only 13.
Oh, really? So they both hit.
Yeah.
It was 14. Damn, girl.
I'm little and cocky. I try and go up in the front, but I really shouldn't.
Or 6. So they take 26 points of damage.
Oh.
From the both of the claw attacks, and then you just feel them like rip into you and pulling muscle and tendon and just rending your flesh.
Pay for that.
Cool. That's his turn then. So Resa.
Okay. Sorry guys, I'm having some technical difficulties here.
That's okay.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just going to move here and I'll go ahead and attack. Yeah, go ahead and attack. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. So that's your strength plus your proficiency on top of a d20 roll.
Yeah, my computer's like taking a moment.
Bugging
Here.
out.
I mean, like, we can just say it's a natural 20.
Exactly.
2 away. Nice. Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right.
Are you using it two-handed or one-handed?
I'm just one-handed.
Okay, so 6. It takes 6 points of damage.
And then can I use? I'm not entirely sure how the maneuvers work, but I want to use goading attack on it if I can.
Yeah, you can use that on just you can definitely do that. What does goading attack do?
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to goad the target into attacking you. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than yourself.
Okay, cool. So what's your DC?
I'm not entirely sure what it would be.
I think it's 15 for you, but I'm not sure.
I think so too. Also, you owe damage then, so you can roll another d8 and add that to the damage. Because you add the superiority dice to the damage.
Fuck yeah.
So 2d8 then?
1d8.
1d8 plus 8.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
My amulet, that's only for spells, right?
Any damage.
Any
I
damage.
think.
So I could have used that as a reaction?
On a spell is cast that would cause lower damage.
It's only spell.
Yeah, no, let me change that. I'm going to change that. I meant to have it change it to when damage is caused on you. So you could use that to have it if you want. and store that energy.
Yeah, I just have absorbs half damage. I didn't know if it was certain.
No, yeah, any kind of damage, and then you basically send out whatever is like the other half onto that person.
Okay. So I'm doing that 13, so I'm taking it in. I'm using one of those charges.
Okay. Awesome.
What Eddie said.
Okay.
Which is 4, so 15. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I rolled a 2. What is the save? It's a wisdom? Yeah, it's plus 1, so 3. So yeah. All right, cool. That succeeds, so you can roll an extra d8 then with the second attack, which I don't think you rolled.
I rolled 1.
Oh yeah, so roll your second attack and see if that hits, and then if that hits, then you fail the save.
Okay, perfect.
Because he's a loser and rolled a 2. Yeah, that hits. So you can go ahead and add a d8 to that 6. Nice. 13.
All right. There you go. And then my turn.
Awesome. She's just gonna stay right there, and let me see. She's gonna do a. She's gonna do Witch Bolt. So she has to make a spell attack. Oh yeah, that hits. 18 plus a bunch of shit. So 1d12. I love rolling d12s. I never get to. I rolled a 1. So she does 6 points of thunder damage to him. I turned it really, really low. Snick butt. So you might have to turn it up. Oh, what the heck? It's okay. If I got it, I'll add in some badass movie music in the edit. All right, cool. That's her turn. All right, Eddie. Your go, my friend.
All right. Well, last one didn't work so well, but let's try slow.
Yeah, 11.
All right, so he's down to 1 attack per round, half movement, -2 penalty to AC.
Okay, so 14. Half movement.
And only 1 attack per round.
Yeah.
That works out so perfect for what I'm about to do.
Oh, it's a -2 to dex saves too, if it matters.
Got it.
It might.
And no reactions, so Resa, you could move out of its out of melee range without an opportunity attack. So
Perfect.
Slow is such a fucking cool spell.
This music
Alright.
is extremely, like, I can't think of the word now. Inspiring.
I like it a lot.
I think that's me. I'm done.
Eri.
All right, so I'm doing 2 things. Is one, I am doing 2 Eldritch Blasts at it, and I
Okay.
took the Repelling Blast, so if I hit it on either one, it gets pushed 10 feet away.
That's cool. I like that. I've never even heard of that.
So these are my 2 attacks. Ooh, 8. Does 15 hit?
15 only hits because of slow, so yeah, it does.
All right, then
Oh,
both
yeah.
of them hit. One was a 7 plus 8, and then the other one was a 19. So They both hit.
So, 10, he gets pushed 10 feet or 5 feet?
10. And then it needs to make a 15 dex save.
2. Yeah, nope.
All right, so it's taking 13, 13 points of force damage plus another 13 of whatever it did the fuck to me.
26 total. It was just slashing damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, minus 26. Nice. So you like throw out your hands like this, and then as you go,
Add another 5. Sorry, plus
good.
another 5 force damage.
You throw out your hands like this, and they explode in the flame, and then you throw these 2 blasts at it, and as the first one it hits, it like roars, like it hits it in the upper torso, and then it loses its balance and tumbles over itself, and then as it is about to right itself, up on its hind legs trying to stop, you hit it in the stomach and knock it under its back 10 feet away as it slides in the dirt or across the stone. And then actually, and before that, because it's a 15-foot cone, so you would have used your amulet first. So you hold up your amulet and hold it out towards it, and you hear a familiar voice say, Eri Anna. And then this it almost looks like a whirlwind of just wind exploding out from the necklace. But then as you see it hit the creature, just its flesh gets rended apart like a blade was slicing it, its own claws are ripping through its flesh. And then you and then knock it back almost 40 feet, basically. But yeah, that was a hell of a turn. On his turn, Pod is gonna move up to this thing, and he is going to do a slam attack. Oh yeah, that is a hit. 2d10. Uh, 16 points of damage. You see, Pod kind of floats over, and these 2 appendages kind of out of his chest, and they go and bring down this huge pile driver fist on top of this thing's head, and you hear its skull kind of crack in, and it looks like it's super fucked up. Crash.
All right. First, I will healing word Eri at a 2nd level.
Okay. 2d4 plus your spellcasting mod.
10 HP.
Nice.
So that goes to 1. And then I will Sacred Flame this fucked up beast.
I wink.
Next save, I'm pretty sure.
Let's succeed on a dex saving throw, DC 16.
So -2, and I think there's a minus another. He has -2 from the slow, and also I'm pretty sure he's... Yeah, he rolled a 16. So what was your DC?
Yeah, it's 16.
Yeah, so as you go to bring up the flame, it really slowly moves it just out of the way.
Was that 16? He's got a -2. Was that 16?
Yeah, he
included?
rolled an 18, has
Okay,
a +0 to his
mind.
dex, and -2. So
Sorry.
no, it's okay.
Yeah, he slow motion Neo's out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, on his turn,
Willow says hi.
Willow says there's somebody here, and I must announce that their presence. He's going to actually. His speed is halved. What is his speed?
And I think
feet. So what's
isn't
half of
his-
50 is 25, right?
Doesn't he have disadvantage because of the goading attack?
Disadvantage on everybody else, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is going to take the opportunity attack from Pod. Which is a D 1 plus 3, so 4. And then he comes running towards you with only 1 attack this time, but I need you to make another charisma saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Me and him have a little repertoire thing going right now.
Well,
18.
you're the one doing the most amount of damage to him. 18, yeah. You're fine. You feel like this eye is trying to push itself into your mind, and
It helps that I have a +8 to charisma. My
Yeah.
charisma throw. Because if it's, correct me if I'm wrong, but if it's your,
You rolled so high, Chris ran away.
but if it's your saving throws, you get to add your proficiency, right?
Yes.
If you're proficient in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I have a +8 to my charisma saving throws.
My light is on in my car, but this battle's almost over, so that's what that was about. Anyway, what the heck was I just doing? Attacking you?
Defeated my charisma throw.
Ah, yes. You feel this eye trying to push it on your mind, and you're just like, nope, go fuck yourself. He's going to make a single attack at you. Wait, you said yours is 13? I rolled a 2 plus 11.
Well, he has disadvantage because it's not Resa.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's correct.
I rolled a 3, so still hits.
That's fine.
I
like the pain.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. He would have, because he ran 20 feet, he can use his charge attack. So I'm going to do that instead because it's better.
For whom?
Him. Because it's 3d8 instead of 4d6.
No, it doesn't matter.
Actually, don't worry too much.
No, I was just wondering. I mean, because his is +11, I was going to use a luck to make him real roll, but he would have to roll like a 1.
Yeah, he had to roll 1. 8 plus 15. So you take 15 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength save. But actually, as he start this thing starts running towards you, you see Keliel calls out to Podrick across the way. I just called him Podrick. Pod calls out to Pod across the way, and you see he glows suddenly with this it's almost like this circle around him suddenly becomes visible, and it glows blue, and then transfers to you. And you're surrounded by this blue glow as the thing comes down and rakes across it. So you actually take half of that. So it's whatever half of 15 is. Somebody help me.
Rounding up or rounding down? 8. We'll just say 8.
Yeah.
So you guys both take 8. So instead of you taking all that damage, you and Podrick take the same. Both take half.
Okay, and then I make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, now you need to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh. I'm gonna use my dark luck.
Okay.
That I get to add a +10 on a dark one's blessing. Sorry. No, it's dark luck. I get to roll a d10 on a saving throw.
Cool.
Because I only rolled a 10 and I have +0. So yeah, 19 now.
I think 19 beats it.
I rolled a 10 and a 9 on 2 different dice.
Yeah, 19 beats it. It's only a 15.
20.
So he tries to pin you down and then get a free attack in on you like he did to Resa, but nothing doing. You take the brunt of the antlers, let it push you. Actually, it doesn't even stick into you, really. It's mostly just the force of it hitting the shield around you. and then the shield like breaks, and then you see Pod raise a little hand and make a sound.
Going to regret this.
Just for future reference, as long as the slow spell is active, he only gets one action or a bonus action. He does not get both.
Oh, he doesn't get both, so he wouldn't have been able to attack you anyway.
That's all right. Again, going forward.
Yeah. No, thank you. I didn't know that. So there's a lot of stuff with that.
Yeah, there really is. That's why I figured I'd mention it.
Thank you.
All right. How long does that slow spell work? Is it just one action?
I think it's a minute. Yeah, up to a minute.
Okay. You said he doesn't get an attack of opportunity on me?
Yeah, no, you can move away if you want to. But he's looking really rough. Yeah, you got advantage now.
And let's do a little bit of this nonsense.
First one misses. Wait, actually, you get advantage, so roll it again.
Yeah.
Okay, that one hits. Wait. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Okay. I want to around the side of it and kind of vault up on top of it and bring the sword down and sever its head off.
Cool. So you run around side it, and as you're running around it, you just kind of stick your sword. Now you don't stick it into it, but as you're running, you just drag the blade across its flesh, and it's screaming and flailing about. You duck underneath a swipe at your head, jump up onto its knee, and then take a fistful of the fur, and then throw yourself up with your sword and just kind of drive it through the back of its skull, and then rip it out, and its head comes tumbling off in front of you, and the body tumbles. Make an acrobatics check.
All right.
So as the body falls, you land on your feet and you stumble a little bit, and then you go to a 3-point landing to try and kind of cover it up, and then you just stand up with the thing's head completely off. Blood is just gushing out. It actually rushes past your feet. You can feel
the metal,
it's gross.
Metal album cover.
Yeah, exactly. Like Shores of Blood.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like a metal album. Hold on. Okay, so combat is over. Well done, everybody. You survived the chort.
Woo.
After watching Resa do that, I'm going to turn to Helio there and say, she may be the most unchill person I've ever met.
You're probably right, but at least she killed it. So I figure we could take a little bit of a break here, you guys. Just 5 minutes really quick to grab some water or pee or whatever.
Sounds good.
Or turn off your car lights.
Yeah. Mainly that.
So nobody came out of these little huts while all this was going on.
Yeah. Interesting.
Very interesting.
You know what that means?
They're heavy sleepers?
Yes.
Somewhere else.
I also don't see a way out of this room.
I think he said this wasn't fully what it looked like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, hi everyone in chat because we're still there.
Oh.
Hello, Chad.
How are you?
Harry doesn't get off on killing things darkly, twistedly.
These Pop-Tarts are, I think, chocolate and marshmallow, and they're goddamn delicious.
Are they like s'mores Pop-Tarts or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just bought some yesterday. Delicious.
Part of a balanced diet.
Absolutely.
Is there Snick Butt there? Do we Snick it?
Yeah, I
sitting
think
in
we're
chat
still
still?
recording for the chat.
That's okay. Hi, chat. How we doing?
Hey, that's what we said.
You guys are all beautiful.
Well, except that one guy.
Well,
Oh wait, that's me. Is
we
it?
don't talk about that guy.
Yeah, that dark luck comes in handy. I only get to do it every short or long rest, though.
I got rid of. He actually was supposed to regenerate every round. He would get 10 hit points, but I kind of felt like that would just drag the fight on and not make it really all that more dynamic. So I was just like, screw it.
I could have helped with that. I've got a spell that, like, until every my turn, like, they can't regain hit points.
Man, you're like pushing it away from you and like making it not regain hit points. You were like meant to fight this thing.
No doubt. Although she pushed it back far enough that it was able to get
A nice charge, yeah.
Yeah, charge attack.
It's hilarious, and you guys can attest to this because you guys play D&D with me. My parents literally never try to talk to me when I'm in my room, except for when I'm running Dungeon Crawl. Can we just talk about for a second how handsome Mike is? I mean, Mike's just so sex.
Go on.
I mean,
you're
not wrong.
You're welcome, everyone.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
It's the humility that I love.
Yeah.
That's what really sells it. You know what I heard is really good for broadcasting? Eating something crunchy. So that's what I'm going to do.
And
especially if you lick my butthole.
Especially if it's in a cellophane bag.
God damn it.
No, we know. It's okay.
That's right, Dustin.
People know I'm foul-mouthed, Snicket. It's not a problem. I don't know if leaving Dustin in charge of chat is a good idea. I think mayhem might happen. True.
I seriously like either buy or plan one thing for Scotland every day. It's kind of like my own Christmas, whatever the fuck it's called, when it like you do one thing each day leading up to Christmas.
Nice. What was it today?
Today was there's this little it's kind of touristy, but there's this like Scotch tasting class that the first class of the year is actually on the 3rd, which I'll be there for.
How could you not do that?
Exactly. And like it's a little touristy. I mean, I'm going to be in the Highlands like doing all the distillery stuff, but it's still cool to do. Like
There's a
touristy for a reason.
Yeah.
Yesterday was I bought another ticket to like the start at neutral instead of like down 10 points?
Snick it. The little face. Shifty eyes. I think everybody's back now, actually. Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah, there's Lydia. Well, I mean, we could hang out here. Or we could start the show. Whatever.
I mean, we're still broadcasting, so like.
No,
whatever,
not.
I guess. We are.
We are?
We're back.
Yep.
So Crash commits seppuku.
Everybody dies.
Yeah, you missed
Yeah.
it. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. 12 bullets came in and just killed everybody.
It was brutal.
Crash and I killed everyone.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly
I mean, like that's probably the more accurate option.
Well, I
Okay.
might live.
You might, actually.
I have Liamid's tiny hut. It's a tiny hut, yo.
It's the best spell.
We're very patient.
All right, I cast light on my warhammer and look around this abandoned camp.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Everybody
Alright.
wants to make an investigation check to check out the camp. Do that shit. Actually, Kiliel and Pod are going to do that as well.
God, I can't investigate.
Currently distracted with all the blood gushing around my feet.
Other than, like, past, like, this area, that's where the tunnel exits. Eddie, you go searching around. You see footprints all through here, but for the most part, none of them really lead to the shacks. So you get the feeling like they're abandoned. And then when you actually go in one, they're all entirely cleared out, except for one of them that has like a couple of different pieces of cargo in it, but it's all like the boxes have been jammed open and like thrown aside, like somebody was looking for something and just kind of thrown all about the area. And then you see what looks like a couple of broken tools, like a broken hammer and a broken chisel. Like the metal themselves just got sheared off.
So I'm going to come out and I'm going to tell everybody, okay, guys, I found the missing boxes.
Do they have the missing items in it?
We don't know what the missing items were, right? I mean, they didn't like tell us, or was I just not?
He said there was a specific box. It was a small metal box.
Oh,
which you don't see anywhere.
Never mind.
Do the feet of this beast match the large tracks?
They don't, because the large tracks were bipedal and this beast walks on 4 legs.
I was testing you.
But you see that it's all like.
And he would have to be wearing boots, which would be kind of weird.
Crash
be a
knew
little
that,
weird.
I swear.
He definitely didn't say anything out loud.
No, I just looked. I was like, that doesn't match.
And you can see that there are like scuffles of this thing's footprints in here. But there aren't very lot. You actually see a lot more of the like big bipedal footprints than you see of this whatever this beast was. So you think this was just like a recent addition to the cavern.
Is anybody feeling a little tired?
I could eat.
Eddie, you also find
you
little.
asked, right?
You find a little journal as well.
I love journals.
It's this like. It's like small, like kind of like pocket sized, made out of like brown leather on the outside. The bindings are worn enough that you know that whoever used it frequently. And the pages smell like old, like vanilla and like old paper.
Ooh.
And it says, actually, it says something I don't think that you can read.
Probably not. Elvish, Celestial, Draconic. Oh,
Yeah.
no, sorry. Elvish, Draconic, Sylvan.
I don't think any of you guys speak Undercommon. Yeah. Well, you find something in a strange looking, like blocky, almost runic, like lettering that's similar to Dwarvish, but not Dwarvish.
I'll take it over to Crash. I'll say, could you put this in your pack?
Sure. I'll take it.
It's like full of jerky.
I got you, Eddie. Put it in my pack.
Groovy.
I wouldn't mind a short rest.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little wiped.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You guys took a few good hits.
Do you-
Lunchtime.
Like, get in one of these little abandoned huts, so we're kind of out of sight.
Sure.
Oh, shit! As you guys walk, like as you're exploring, actually, Crash, where you're standing, like this little hut here, it's different than the other ones. It's a lot smaller, and the metal is even more rusted than these other ones. And it looks like there are these bars that are like to go right into the ground. And you see a couple of eyes watching you from a very far corner, and like a trembling, like tiny green figure.
Okay, I'll go over there. I have a light on my hammer.
As you get closer, it like, and you can see it's a goblin. It's like got its eyes like up and like blocking the light. Like, Glomp don't like.
I'm not gonna dispel it. I'll call attention, and I'm sure you guys hear that. Yeah, they got a goblin.
Yeah, you heard across the cavern somebody scream, "Glomp don't like."
No.
He's like pressed up against the wall, and he's like covered in these filthy, disgusting rags. He's got like a beaten and swollen face. He's just all skin and bone. Looks like he was left here to die. Please don't kill me. I can give you. I have a shiny rock. He pulls up a rock, and it's not really that shiny. It's just kind of a regular rock.
I want to bend down and grab the rock and ask him what he's doing down here.
Glomp a slave.
Slave for what?
Dark dwarves.
So why did they leave you? Or did you run away?
No. I didn't run to here. No, this is Glomp House. But they was here, and then they go that way. And he points towards the tunnel.
The one like leading down further.
Yeah. They didn't like Glomp because I drop stuff a lot and breaks tools. But they went that way. Can you let me out of here, please?
Why did they need you? Can I lean in a little bit closer?
The fat one won me in a card game. They're not very nice. They took me for my friend. Can you let me out of here so I can go find my friend?
And I turn to everybody else. Kind of look at him.
I think we can get a little bit more information out of you. How long ago did they go? I mean, I will kill you right here.
And draw my sword.
It's day? I don't know. It's hard to tell time in a dark cavern.
How many?
Well, there were the two big guys, the horns, and then there were the for the dwarves, the dark dwarves. It's a dueregar. Yeah.
And what about bigger monsters?
Yeah, the one with the horns. Yeah, they were big. They stayed on the other side, away from all the rest of the dueregar.
That thing we just killed?
No. They had horns, but not like antlers, like horns.
Maybe like Minotaur.
Yeah. That.
Hmm.
You're smart. I like you a lot more than her. She's scary.
Your friend, what were you used for? Just carrying things?
Whatever they wanted, I guess. They made me carry stuff. They made me carry the tools, and they made me put me on guard duty in places that I didn't want to be because it was scary.
Did they make you carry a silver box?
Yes.
Do you know where that silver box is?
They took it. They were trying to open it, but then they couldn't open it, and then they tried to make me to open it, and then I broke the tools, and then they beat me up and put me in here.
Okay, well, we have no use for him now.
You let me go, please? I need to go find my friend.
The one that they took?
No, different friend. They took me for my friend. Good friend, not bad friend like these friends.
All right, fine. Follow this tunnel, and I point to the one we came from. Like the one that leads back up.
Yes.
And I'll break them out or whatever.
Yeah, it's really easy. You just like bend the metal because it's just rusted and like you just breaks off in your hand. And you're like, oh.
Yeah. I kick him in the butt as he leaves.
Yeah, as he gets out, he's walking. You kick him in the butt. He just tumbles over, like just weak and like just all skin and bones, like falls on the chair.
Oh, seriously, man?
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm used to it. Well, if you ever,
I steal a piece of Eddie's beef jerky and I throw it at him.
Hey, that was mine.
Just like goes crazy on it. Thank you. I like you a lot more now because you gave me food. If you ever need Glomp and we find me again, I will offer you my services. Thank you. And he does a like really shitty bow and almost falls over, and then turns and just like starts walking away. He's the friendliest little goblin you've ever met.
Once he gets out of earshot, I turn and look at everyone and say, he'll never make it past the dwarves at the guards tower. And then I can go this way.
That's so brutal and true.
All right. Let's take a rest.
So
Dude,
with
seriously,
that,
we need to work on your interpersonal skills. I'm just saying.
Me?
You're not wrong. So do we short rest? Does that count and stuff?
yeah, totally. You guys can roll pit dice and get spells back that you were to get back. Any abilities that recharge. Excuse me.
Try not to narc
Don't.
everything.
Yeah. Getting a little barfy over here. So,
All right.
after your short rest, what would you guys like to do?
Well, Glomp said they took the silver box further down the tunnels. I guess that's where we go.
I realized we all just also took the word of a goblin.
I mean,
He's a really friendly goblin.
Without even an
No insight
check.
I mean, there's no other way out of here, so then we didn't find it in our searching.
They would have had to gone that way anyways, but at least we know
Yeah,
they had
exactly.
Also, he was definitely very clearly abused, too. So, you would assume that he wouldn't really have a reason to lie to you. Okay.
You just casting that?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I
you're
think
muted.
you're muted. Yeah, your hit die. So roll your. I think it's for fighters. Is it 1d10? 1d10 plus your Constitution modifier.
Or is
You're
it
not
six.
dumb. You're not dumb. You don't play 5e very often. It's okay.
Or 6 plus your Constitution modifier.
Or
Whichever.
6 plus your Constitution. If you want to take 6, you can instead of 5. Like, so
And
you
you
can
can-
roll or you can take the average.
And you can spend as many as you want because you have 8.
Yeah.
As many as your level.
Don't be stingy, because next time you need to rest, it'll be a long rest. So if you need to blow it all, now's the time to do it.
Are we seriously not doing phrasing anymore?
I'm just
I swear I
slow.
had something for this.
Oh, man, it's been so long since someone had said that. I remember when we literally wouldn't stop saying it for like probably 4 weeks straight. So you guys are pushing through the tunnels and this, like, it's weird, like this tunnel turns, it starts off the same way, like with this like fine bit of dust, like this was made, but then slowly turns into like more constructed and more boxy.
Oh wait, I have a question.
What is your
Was
question?
this cavern? Did it look natural, or did it have the same? I mean, if the
It
part
looked-
of our
it looked natural.
investigation- Cool.
Shit, there's a huge lag.
Yeah, it happened for me too, but it was just for a second.
And as you guys are going down, like, it's getting hotter and hotter in here. Like, starts off at like just kind of cool temperature. Like, you don't even really notice the like what temperature it is. It's just cool, and then you kind of feel like a little bit warm. And then as you're walking more and more, it just kind of gets hotter and hotter until like where you can actually feel like the stones are warm, almost like if you have a campfire set up against a canyon wall and like it'll warm the fire. It kind of feels like that, like it was warmed by fire.
Can we cool
And-
ourselves with our torches? Or
Yeah,
is it
actually.
affected?
Just like.
Nice.
I don't know much. I don't know much about underground stuff, but we may have to be careful with what's on the other side of these walls. There may be lava or magma, or whichever one it is. Dustin's in chat; he'll correct me.
Dude,
Magma is the one that's condensed in rock. Lava is the one that's open to the air. So if you see it, it's lava.
Fair enough.
Dude, were
Here's
you
the other
planning on going through the wall?
I don't know. We know that these guys can bust through walls.
That would be a really terrible thing.
I don't know. Some spells blow stuff up. Who knows?
Yeah.
I've heard of those.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't have any,
But they exist.
So you guys come into this boxy chamber, and then the floor in front of you, like 50 feet, falls away, and you can see now where the source of heat is coming from. Is like a little. It's not that wide. It's like a little stream of lava that's coming through here. And then looking around, kind of taking notice of everything, you see like a couple of anvils. It looks like this was like some kind of workstation or something. And that they use, there's like those big, huge like tongs that are meant to clasp hot metal and things of that nature, just tools kind of thrown aside. And looks like there used to be a walkway across this like 5-foot gap of lava, but it's collapsed in and not functioning.
Is there
Dude, I'm
a way out?
There's
or-
like you could scooch along the edge of the wall because it kind of like, it's not like flat on the surface, it's recessed down. So like it's almost like there's lava underneath your feet, like where you are in this room.
I think what the shoe is asking is there a way out of this chamber?
Back the way you came, and then across it.
Okay,
There's a
so
door.
there is a way out on the other side.
Yes.
Wait, so you're saying we either have to like scoot against a wall or find another way?
Across, yeah. If you guys scooch across the wall, it's going to be a dexterity check.
Okay. What else? You said there were some anvils and a couple of like tools, or
Yeah. There's like 2 anvils, and then like you see like a really big sledgehammer, and then a smaller hammer, and you see like there's like buckets that some of them are filled with. Actually, none of them are filled with water. They're all empty. But you see metal buckets,
okay.
stuff like that. Just like typical blacksmith workshop tools.
Resa's the only other human. Resa's the human.
Yes.
Right.
So I'm not super familiar with the concept, but it looks like people like work here, like making stuff.
Seems like it.
But where did they go?
Yeah, good question. Can I look to see any other footprints or indications that somebody has been through here?
Ed, if you want to make a history check, Resa, go ahead and make a perception check.
What was that about history?
You can roll a history check because you were talking about. Yeah. Okay, never mind. You were talking about the workspace, and I was.
Yeah.
Screw it. You're a learned man. You know that that occasionally Duergar would set up. Not Duergar. Yeah. Actually, Duergar would set up work camps for their like kind of mobile guerrilla army that were like deep in the crust, and then that they could on the go to one location to make weapons and then quickly guerrilla tactics take out dwarvish, the smaller dwarvish settlements or caravans, things like that. And the fact that there's one right here, you think you're getting closer to where the Duergar are stationed. At least that's what you're gathering.
So it's only 5 feet across the lava?
Yeah, 5 or 6 feet. It's not like something. It's also something you could jump across. So we can do athletics check to jump across, or dexterity check to across the wall, or whatever else you guys think.
All right. So who has a fire extinguisher spell? Because we're probably going to need it.
I can create water, and it might make a crust long enough for us to run across.
I start making Ray of Frost.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to both make it at the same time, just like Crash, you throw out the water, and as it hits, it like whoosh, flash cools it, but not enough. It's like it hits it and then cools lava, but it like almost immediately evaporates into steam. And then Eri, you shoot out like this ray of frost, which catches like the last of that moisture and makes a ice bridge across the lava for like a couple seconds, maybe.
Run!
You guys all run across.
It's either that or I was just going to grab Resa and just dimension door.
Oh, dude. I could Misty Step.
I would have found my own way across. It's fine.
You guys all make it
like
across pretty easily. You guys got this. You're badass adventurers.
If you just did it this way, we could have actually fist bumped.
Well, whatever.
Other way.
For me, you're over here. We're across the lava.
Yeah, you're across the lava, and this door is open, and just kind of peeking out, you actually see it's an open, like a huge open chamber, and you see like an actual road that like kind of twists up and along the wall, and kind of goes up and over this like big drop off. But go ahead, everybody, make perception checks. Eri, you see as you peek out, it stops, turns, walks back the way it came, and it's just repeating that. But you can't see like exactly what it is, but you see something like